Hello. Hi, I'm Maria. Strong Body, Strong Soul. That's the name of my platform out here. I'm so excited that you are here. There are so many beautiful, great, loving people out there in the world, and they are all using their voices. So many of them. I just saw a video by Russell Brand. So many fantastic people out there in the world trying to help others. We all react in different ways in this crisis right now. I'm Maria. And one of the things that's really been drawing my attention in the last week is the very fact that many of us feel better when we help others. It's just true. It's just true. The more we give, the more we receive. Some of us are teachers. Some of us express ourselves in ways that help other people. And it's our responsibility to do so. That is why I have been really embracing the podcast platform and the YouTube platform and the Facebook platform, wherever you happen to be joining me right now. Thank you for being here. Bless you. I hope you are safe wherever you are. One of the things that I'm noticing in the last couple of days, of course, is that social media is being bombarded with positive energy. There is a lot of positive energy out there. A lot of negative too. But let's focus on the positive right now. It is not possible to consume it all. There is so much out there. So I have two different conversations that I want to go ahead and share with you just real quick. Okay? They're in threes. Actually, three different conversations, okay? We'll stick with the number 3. The first one is a video that I saw by Marianne Williamson the other day. She was giving pointers. 3 things that you can do every day in this quarantined period of time right now, okay? The first one was make a little list every single day of 3 people you can reach out to by phone, by email, by social media, however you can do it safely. 3 people out there in the world that you want to call and say hello. Tell them that you love them, that you're thinking of them. Whether they are an old boss, an old roommate, a mom that happens to be a 2-hour drive away and you can't get to and you don't know when you're going to see her again. A 2-hour flight away in another state. A whole country away. My friend Siley Tank in India right now. I just communicated with her today through Instagram. Number 2, that Marianne Williamson was suggesting that we do every single day, a little bit of exercise, no matter what that means to you. A lot of people out there are gym rats, right? You love to go to the gym and do your kickboxing classes and such. A lot of places are offering free online classes, or you can just stretch. If you're an older person that doesn't exercise at all, stretch your body in some way. I will be doing some live stretching exercises here on this platform when I get a chance to record them, okay? Peloton is offering 3 months of free service right now. So you don't even need to have a Peloton bike to access that free service. Yoga services. I am going to be interviewing a fabulous yoga teacher soon. We're going to be talking about how she's going to start offering yoga through video too. Make use of the technology we have. Number 3 that Marianne Williamson was suggesting is consume positive, nourishing information every day a little bit, whatever that means for you. Of course, watch the news. Be informed about what you were supposed to be doing in your area, but don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. If you ever read the Eckhart Tolle book, he pretty much was saying turn off all devices, turn off the TV. We can't really do that. But we can find a balance. We can do that, watch the news as we should, and then go read a book. Go listen to some music that you love. Go for a walk in nature. Listen to my podcast, Strong Body, Strong Soul. Get some laughter. That's my number 4 that I would add to that list, by the way. Get some laughter every single day. Yesterday, my second conversation that I wanted to share with you guys is that yesterday I was able to interview a fantastic LA talk radio host. Her name is Sheena Metal. She is famous in the LA area. She has a rich history of acting, of comedy. She's like one of the stars at the Improv. She's also a psychic medium. That's right. And her talk show, she has, I think, like 5 different talk shows on LA Talk Radio. They all have different themes. One of them is about music, the Sheena Metal Experience. So she and I are going to have some conversations about music. If you know how I am, I love my music. But she's fantastic. Yesterday, though, our interview centered around empathic abilities, because she does do workshops about psychic abilities. One that she offered recently was about being an empath. The title of her workshop is Why Do I Feel Everything? I think that's what it's called. And she's trying to help people navigate the world of energy. But yesterday we were talking about empathic abilities and how they relate to the quarantine right now as well. 3 different categories of energetic damage that can be caused if you don't know how to manage your own empathic abilities. Number 1 damage could be that you could explode, literally. You could bottle up all this energy. You end up not being aware that you're taking on energy. Everyone is an empath to different degrees. We help each other out by communicating about it. Even if you don't consider yourself an empath, I guarantee you, you are to some degree. So, number 1, you ignore your empathic abilities entirely, and you keep taking on stress, anxiety from the external world, and you snap. You have a heart attack, you have a mental breakdown, you get committed to a hospital. All sorts of things can happen, right? You snap, even if you have some sort of a breakdown within your family and relationships. We all know this, the breaking point. Number 2 thing that can happen to somebody who doesn't realize, understand, and know how to navigate their own empathic abilities is that they become frozen, stagnant, stuck, rigid in their own beliefs. There is no room for a different perspective at all. They clam up. The energy is so intense in their system that they freeze like a frozen shoulder, okay? Freeze up, turn into a rock. Don't allow any flexibility, any mobility, any ability to balance your emotional, spiritual well-being. That's the number 2 thing that can happen. The number 3 thing that can happen is that you are so unaware of your own empathic abilities that you inadvertently start to bury your own and adopt other people's perspectives entirely. We can live with a perspective that's based on what other people are projecting onto us, whether that is who we are supposed to be in this world, what we're supposed to think about certain things. Somebody asks you, what's your favorite food? I don't know. I need to ask somebody. Not knowing the answer, not knowing yourself anymore, because your empathic energy has taken on everybody else's story and doesn't leave room for you to live your own. So those 3 things we're going to be talking about on the podcast. The other thing I wanted to talk about just for a moment, the 3rd kind of conversation that I'd like to have, came up a little bit with the conversation with Sheena, Diane, and with some other people lately, is this idea of cleansing. And one of the things that I often like to say is, live right now. Life's too short not to use that fancy china in the cabinet. I want to show you this box that I have here. See this? This is a 3-day juice cleanse that I got from Costco. I'm not even kidding you, weeks ago. I never had time to do it. It takes 3 days to do this juice cleanse. It has a little plan in there of what foods to eat and such. I never did it. It's been hogging space in my refrigerator. Just yesterday, I decided to start the cleanse. And do you know what the date on this box? The date on this box is 3/25/20. You guys, that's 3 days from yesterday, and I started it yesterday. Divine intervention causing me to use that 3-day juice cleanse. And do you know that some of the ingredients in there are some of the exact items that are being recommended to prevent the coronavirus right now? Lemon, ginger, cayenne, all sorts of yummy stuff in there. So I am not able to follow their eating plan specifically because I can't get access to the ingredients that they're suggesting, but I'm doing it the best I can. But my comment regarding this juice cleanse and anything in your life is, don't wait till it's too late. What if I had waited another week? I would have to throw this thing out. I would have had to throw this out. So yes, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that would be horrified that I hung on to these juices that are supposed to be living, fresh juices, nutrients. I should have drank them the day they were squeezed, the day they went through that juicing equipment. But I didn't. So no finger pointing either. They may not be as nutrient rich as they were a couple of weeks ago, but that's okay. Consuming those juices is going to make me feel better because I'm doing something that I believe will help me. That is my last point, everybody out there. That's my last point. Do what you feel is going to help you and your family. One of the things that the World Health Organization was talking about the other day was that numbers are going down on the coronavirus in lots of countries. But do you know, their main point was that each of those countries is doing something different. There are different ways to get the same result. So, no judgment. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Put your own oxygen mask on first in this situation. And I'm Maria. Strong Body, Strong Soul is the name of the platform. Stop by if you feel like it. Any other time, I will be releasing some more podcast episodes out here. I did just start season 3 of the podcast. Season 1 is about 300 episodes. Whole mishmash of stuff, really fun stuff. Pay attention to the titles. Meditations are on the show, as well as great interviews, some stretching. I did some exercise kind of things, purely audio. Those might help you in this situation, by the way. I am going to start posting some old episodes here in the comments for you guys if you want a sampling of the podcast. I'll pick out some ones that I think that might help you right now in this situation. But watch out for the Wacky Wednesday episodes. That's all I'm saying. Because sometimes I'm ridiculous. And humor, the energy of laughter, that is my favorite. But season 3, going into this period of time, Sheena Nettle, my interviewee, is episode 3 of season 3. So we're just getting started on season 3. It's going to be a little more serious than prior seasons. But everything's available. Go into the backlogs if you need a giggle. Okay. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do, whatever platform you happen to be on. Leave comments and questions. I certainly will come back and look at them and answer them later. I appreciate you so very much. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. I love you. Bye.